Today we're going to be checking out this Logitech Slim multi-device keyboard. This keyboard is going to be made for people trying to increase their productivity and also have cool features like a phone stand as well as some multi-device switching buttons. So what's included in the packaging is going to be the keyboard, of course, and if you pop open this little gray tab here, you can simply push it back, opens up. And then inside of here, you're going to have a compartment with USB receiver, 2 AA batteries, and this cutout here serves as your phone mount, and this gray part goes into there, and that's where your phone would go. If I go ahead and plop my phone over here, you can see that it can easily go in sideways like that, or we can go ahead and prop it up like so, and then it's going to be able to stand up like that as well. And you can probably fit 2 phones in here. Yeah, you can definitely fit 2 phones that are full size. This is going to be the Pixel 7, and this thing is considered more of a mid to large size phone. I really like having this phone stand feature built into the keyboard because you don't have to purchase a phone stand separately. So this is going to be a full size keyboard that has a slim layout. It's going to be full size because it does have the number pad included, and then if we prop the keyboard up, you can see how slim it is from the side, and that's going to have a really cool design language in my opinion. And then this keyboard is going to come in 2 different color options. If we look on the website, we can see that it does come in this graphite color that we have here, and then it also comes in an off-white as well as a rose color. So in terms of build quality and materials being used, it is going to be made fully of plastic, and it's going to have a little bit of wobble to it, but not a big deal. It's not like we're sitting there bending our keyboard all day, but when you're actually sitting here and have your hands on it, overall it feels good and it doesn't feel like you're using some cheap keyboard. Now if we flip over to the back of the keyboard, you can see that there is going to be this hump up here, which is going to provide you for a more ergonomic typing experience. And then on the back, you're also going to see the model number as well as these rubber grips here that are going to help prevent the keyboard from sliding around when you're typing on it. So I didn't find any information about whether this keyboard is spill resistant or not, and basically if you have a cup of water near you, be careful, don't accidentally spill anything on it because I'm pretty sure it is going to break if you do get a bunch of water on here. So the actual keycaps themselves are going to have a flat design. What that means is if I look at them closely here, you can see that all of them are pretty much squared off and there's no indent or concave inside of either of the keycaps. I do have this keycap with me here that does have a concaved indent in each keycap. This is from the Logitech mechanical keyboard, and you can see that there is like a little swoosh in each keycap. It kind of goes at an angle like that, as opposed to this Logitech K585. If I bend it at an angle, you can see that this thing, every keycap is pretty flat. Not a bad thing, just something to keep in mind. Some people prefer flat keys and some people preferred keys with concaves to them. Now in terms of the typing experience itself, this keyboard is going to be using membrane key switches. Here's a typing test for y'all to hear what the Logitech K585 keyboard sounds like. So as you can tell by that typing test, this thing is going to be ultra silent. Not a click, not a clack, nothing. So if you don't want to distract anyone around you, then this keyboard is going to be perfect. The quietness is going to be ideal for office environments or at home, and you don't want to be distracting anyone from other rooms or in the same room. Now something I really like about this keyboard is that it's going to have all of these multimedia control buttons. You're going to have things like pause, play, next, medium, mute, volume adjust, and you're also going to have multi-device switching buttons. This is going to be really helpful to increase your productivity because it's kind of annoying to grab your mouse and go click a button. You have to like sometimes close your app, navigate to it. But with this keyboard, you just press the button right there in front of you and bam. So in order to start using this keyboard, the first thing you need to do is turn it on, and the on button is going to be on the back here, and red means off, green means on. And then if we flip back over, you can see that we have this light that's starting to blink, and that means it's trying to pair via Bluetooth. Now in order to connect it via Bluetooth, all you do is go to your Bluetooth settings on your keyboard, and then it should detect right there. You click it and you can see it's connecting, and now it wants you to type in this number. This number is going to be different for everyone. This is just the one that was generated for me. And then once you type in the number, press enter, and then wait a second, and you can see that now it's connected. So that's going to be a pretty straightforward process. Now this keyboard does have 2 different layout modes that you can type in. You can type in either Windows layout mode or Mac mode, and you have to actually switch them on the keyboard. All you do is you hold the Function plus P key for 3 seconds, and that'll switch it to Windows/Android mode, which is the default. If you want to switch it to a Mac layout, you hold Function plus O. And if you're using it on your mobile device, it's Function plus I for 3 seconds. If you don't want to hold the shortcuts, you can also install the Logi Options software and do it in the settings there. Once you have the software installed, just go to the settings, and then right here it says always keep the keyboard in Windows layout. If you're on Windows, you have that as checked, and if you're not on Windows, you uncheck that, and now it's in Mac mode. While we're in the software, here are some of the things you can customize on the keyboard. All of these media controls, you can just press one of them and you can update them to do whatever you like, and you can see there's a whole bunch of different commands that you can do. You can have different profiles depending on the application, and the keyboard shortcuts will update. Then you have Easy Switch, which allows you to switch via the desktop by clicking a button instead of pressing this key right here on your keyboard. Then we also have the settings, which can adjust whether the F1 keys require Function plus the F key or just clicking the F keys outright. You can disable keys. Then if you want to save your settings, you can log in, create an account, and then have your settings stored via the Logitech servers. And all you do is log in and your keyboard settings will be saved in the same place all the time. So that's going to be super useful if you're traveling with this keyboard all the time. And then this keyboard is going to last you for 24 months. That's a long time. 2 years with no swapping batteries. That's going to be amazing, so you don't have to worry about ever swapping the batteries out. And then in terms of connectivity, you could either do it via Bluetooth like we just demonstrated, or you can use this dongle here and connect it that way instead. So this is going to be an awesome keyboard for people who are looking to increase their productivity. Highly recommend this keyboard, and if you want to see a dedicated software review video with this keyboard, be sure to click the video up here. And with that being said, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.